The gloves are on at White Glove Beers, and it's time to review another beer from the Perfect Draft. So this one is from the Perfect Draft Pro. If you don't know about the Pro, this normal Perfect Draft will set it to 3 degrees. The Pro will go anywhere from 0 to 12. So let's talk about what we've got today before I go into that. So today we have got a Belgian beer. We've got Leffe Prestige 1240, coming in at 8.5% ABV. So it's from Leffe in Belgium. It's obviously a strong beer. Strong blonde beer, I think, judging from the picture. But yeah, I've got this in the Pro, and I had it set to 5 degrees, which is what it recommends on the Pro. But I didn't think the flavours were coming through enough. So I upped it to 7 degrees. And 7 degrees seems to be about the right temperature for my taste buds anyway. I haven't had much of this. This keg is still really heavy. It's still got a good 9 pints in it, I'd say. So I've only had a bit. It's just a few little half pints of samples here and there, just to get the temperature right. But now I've got it to 7 degrees, and sitting on the side here, it might even bring it up to 8 degrees. But yeah, let's pour it first, because some of these are quite lively. I don't have a Leffe glass, so the closest I've got is one of these style glasses. So yeah, with this, you don't actually need the machine. If you've got a tap handle, you could literally put it in the fridge. Well, let's bring that around, because we do want a bit of a head on it. I've got it over the rubber mat, so that is fine. So yeah, so it should be now between 7 and 8 degrees. Leave it on the side for a few minutes. Should bring up to about 8. 8 will bring the flavours out. 5, too low. If you've got a normal Perfect Draft, and that's coming in at 3 degrees, I'd pour a pint, leave it on the side for 20 minutes. When that one's ready, pick that one up and pour your next one ready and leave that on the side, because 3 degrees is just going to absolutely kill this beer. So let's look at it. So yeah, we've got a lovely amber blonde colour, 1 finger white head, not much carbonation in there. It's mainly sticking to the edge of the glass, although there's a few little bits coming up. They're quite big bubbles. The head is going down quite quick. They're mainly sticking to the wetness on the side of the glass. This is non-nucleated though, so that could affect it a bit. Now, when you talk Belgium, you talk about their strong beers, but you know what they smell like. They've got that really strong syrupy smell. You know exactly, if you've had one of them, any of them, any strong Belgian beer will smell the same. But you've got to get your way through that. Get past that and you can smell a lovely fruity aroma coming through. Almost smells banana-y. It's almost like a wheat beer smell once you get past that syrupy smell. Now, I don't know if these are available anymore. They was £44.95, which is 8.5%. It's not bad. They're bringing out stuff now that's like 4% and charging like £3 less than that. So the head has gone. Maybe it does need a nucleated glass to give you that big Belgium head that you normally have on these to protect the beer. But yeah, it's not bad. So as I was saying, £44.95, currently out of stock. Whether it's just a release they were going to bring out as a special one, and they're not going to bring them out again. I'm not sure. You might find some knocking around in some of your local shops that sell perfect draft kegs. Let's find out if it's worth you going and buying it or not. So anyway, cheers everyone. That tastes strong. That tastes the 8.5%. You're getting that. Beyond that, you're getting a little bit of a peppery taste towards the back of your throat. A little bit of bitter. Very, very nice. It's very, very well bodied, that. That is not light at all. You know you're drinking that. You're not just drinking water. Hint of banana coming through, almost caramel tasting. But yeah, 2 or 3 of them, you're going to know you're drinking them. That's not something you're going to be drinking the whole keg of it a night. Don't think you'd wake up the next day. Quite strong. But it tastes fantastic. So yeah, do hunt around them shops. Do find yourself one. Especially if you do like strong Belgian beers that come out. You normally find them in bottles around supermarkets. Between 8 and 10%. What you get Duvel. Almost tastes a little bit like that. You get a nice strong bottle of Duvel. The new ones have just come out in the perfect jar. I always forget the name of it. Chefru. One with the little gnomes on it. You know what I'm talking about. That gives you the strong Belgian, almost syrupy smell and taste to it. But yeah, I like that. I do like a strong beer though. So that is a good mouthfeel. It lingers around your taste buds. That's how good it is. Don't have one of these machines. Well recommend them. Best thing I've ever bought. If you really are just on your own weekend, put a keg in, have 5 pints on a Saturday, 5 pints on a Sunday, or Friday and Saturday, whatever you do. It's up to you, or you can spread them out. 3.5 pints Friday, Saturday and Sunday, and it will be gone. Or you can just be an animal like me and sometimes sit there and drink the whole keg in a day. No judging, up to you. Parties, get a few kegs on the go. Half the price of going down the pub. Great kegs on there. Get your mates round, all chip in for a few kegs and sit there and drink pub quality beer. Get a dartboard set up somewhere and you have a good night. Poker nights, anything like that. Even if you're just round watching the footy. The family round, anything like that. New Year's Eve, I had this on New Year's Eve. Fantastic. Just watching the TV, having a sing-song, watching the fireworks, pulling a pint. But yeah, if you are new and you've never had one, there is a link down below to their website. New customers only. Using one of my codes down below will get £10 off. That will get you a machine, a keg, and a couple of glasses for £169, I believe. Sometimes you can get £20 off. Get it for £159. But if you want the Pro will set you back. They're $329 to buy. Again with a keg and a couple of glasses. But £10 off, $319. They're definitely worth getting the Pro if you like drinking stuff like this. Would well recommend it. But yeah, I'm going to rate this now. Leffe Prestige, pretty good. If I'm going to compare it to other Belgian strong beers, it's probably going to get an 8 out of 10 for that, which ain't bad. on the machine, if you're after a strong beer, this is probably a 10 out of 10 because it hasn't got much competition on there. They had Victoria from Belgium, but that seems to have disappeared. So they've just released the, like I say, the Chef, whatever it's called. I forget what it's called now. Someone will tell me in the comments. I've actually butchered it, but oh well. Anyway, let's even say thank you all for watching, and yeah, like, subscribe, comment, and all that jazz. Let me know if you've ever had Prestige, and if you're lucky enough to go out and find a keg of it in your local supermarkets, local shops that sell perfect draft kegs, and yeah, you might even get a good deal on it. If they are disappearing, they might be coming to the end of their date on there, and you might even get them for 10, 15, 20 quid a keg. Who knows? Whatever deals are doing. Anyway, cheers everyone, and I'll catch you in the next one.